And we're back. Classic Konversation with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
And we're going to start it from the beginning, man. Welcome back. Monday night, Classic Konversations. You know, well, we just conversate about things that just happen in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm your boy Lo, man. My man JT is out of town, but he had his play in St. Martin this past weekend. God, guys, kind of dope to go take that play out of the country, man, and do it on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, it could be a lot worse, huh?
Facts.
Right.
Because he ain't out of town. He's out of the country.
Yeah. But even bigger than that, man, it's my man JT's birthday today as well.
Oh, wow.
So Teasy not only got to go out the country, but he got to celebrate his birthday. So happy birthday, JT.
Yeah, happy birthday, JT. I saw them pictures on the beach, and I definitely think God put you there. Most definitely, because your chest and everything was really, really pale.
Oh, wow.
God was looking out, okay? The steps was ordered.
He needed the sun, huh?
He needed some sun.
Well, seeing I didn't look at your chest, brother, I don't have no comment. but congratulations to your day, man. Happy birthday. I want to say was it 57? No, it's 57, 58. One or two.
Y'all be putting the business out there.
Man, grown man. You gotta be confident in yourself.
You're right.
Yeah, man. So, what up, Ty Vic? But yeah, happy birthday, man. Again, Jose, how was your week?
It was great. I had a really good week, very productive week. I got to do some filming and was in a fashion show, which you already know about. Right.
Interesting.
I did my first stand-up.
Did you?
Come on, Dwayne. Dang, I can't get a little.
I'm happy for you. Congratulations. How was that?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
please
you.
Tell.
It was so random, and I had a ball. I had fun. Yeah.
It was random?
It was. I was going to see one of my homegirls, and I just let her know. I said, look, I'm going to pull up to your event. And she said, you should get on stage. I said, and do what? She said, whatever you want. So,
So what'd you do?
I pushed myself, and I wrote a little comic skit.
That night?
Same day.
Okay.
And got up there and did it. Yeah.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
You've been talking about it for a minute.
Y'all know I already have jokes, so all the time. You feel me? Now I don't know if I'm a comedian, but we gonna we're gonna see how this thing goes.
Okay.
I've been around greatness for the past year and a half. Okay, I've heard the Uptown Comedy Corner that is now mobile. The mobile brand on the road show. Yes.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Did somebody record it? Did you record it?
I did. Now, it's my first time, so I ain't trying to put it out there for everybody.
I don't want to see it.
All right, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Yeah. You know who recorded it, right?
Who, your girl?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, my bestie. My bestie. Yes.
Well, good. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you.
We have a special guest tonight, Miss Kimmy.
Hi.
Hey, Miss Kimmy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank y'all for having me. Well,
Pleasure to have you.
I'm Kimmy Coco. I'm a self-proclaimed hip-hop-ista, so I'm really into hip-hop music.
What?
Grew up in Jersey around some really great people, some dope MCs, so I really just stand behind that. I think that rappers, a lot of them are kind of like prophets in a way because they have such a large audience. So, yeah. I go to a lot of concerts. I do a lot of talking about music and stuff like that. And I have a regular job too, so to pay the bills.
Okay. So now, I'm a hip hop guru. So when you say hip hop, you do mean real,
Like the
authentic
original.
hip-hop.
Right. Like golden era, boom bap era. I mean, I guess because back then hip hop was kind of regional, so depending on
True.
where you're from,
True.
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It would be old school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. So just real quick, just give me two rappers that you rock with.
KRS-One.
See, you ain't gotta say no more.
Hey.
You ain't gotta say no more.
Hey.
You said the name I wanted to hear. Because, when somebody say old school, well, if you start off with KRS-One, either KRS-One or y'all know my GOAT, you ain't got to say no more. We good. Hey, hey, give me, hey, we good.
Okay.
I finally got to meet KRS-One, it's been almost 2 years now, man. It was super dope experience.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
That's cool. Okay. Well, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So, real quick, I got to do my NFL recap. JT and I started this, man, so I'm going to continue to go real quick. But, do you watch football?
I don't.
So, I know she doesn't either, so I'm going to be real quick. So, my Pittsburgh Steelers traveled to Ireland. First time an NFL game was played in Ireland. People that know the Steelers organization, Mr. Rooney was the ambassador of Ireland back in the day when President Obama was president. And so it was a real big deal for the Steelers to play in Ireland. So for us to lose that game would have been like catastrophe. But we dominated the game, but almost still gave it away. But we'll talk more about that on Thursday night when I go into real depth about my frustrations. But we did win, so I'm going to stick with the win and keep it pushing on that. So I'm real happy about that. We're 3-1. We lead the division. Nobody would have predicted that, saying they predicted to go 3rd and 4th, while the Baltimore Ravens are 1-3. Nobody would have predicted that. And I said that with a smile. Sorry, Ravens. But, sorry, not sorry. They hanging with the same record with Cleveland. And hopefully after this game, Cincinnati 2-1. So anyway, but we still lead the division as we stand. Shout out to JT's Giants. They brought in the young rookie Jackson Dart, who showed that Russell Wilson's days are over. Not even numbered anymore. It's over. It's over, Russ. Russ is not gonna be cooking. I don't think Russ is gonna cook no more. They say let Russ cook. I think Russ's meals are officially done. I'd be surprised if another team took him on at this point because he's too big of a personality to sit around and be people's backups. He had to really, really humble himself. But I just think it's over for Russ, man. And we had a great career. I think he had a Hall of Fame career. They were talking about him and Eli Manning. If Eli's a Hall of Famer, Russ is definitely a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I mean, but I think it's a Hall of Famer. I'm happy what he's done. And but it's over with for us. Jackson Dart came in and made the team look totally different in 1 week. Just facts. No, they kept the game real simple. But Russ was either throw the ball deep or done. And but that was his Giants. Got 2 Monday night games going on right now. I think the biggest upset, I don't know if it was an upset, but the Baltimore KC game was kind of surprising. Just how bad KC beat them. It was just so sound. Especially after Baltimore came off of a loss like that. To come back and get skull drugged by KC, it was pretty embarrassing. When you can't, this is the guy that y'all can't beat. This is still the Patrick Mahomes era, and he's showing he ain't going. Everybody wrote him off. They said it was done. Last night didn't look done to me, fellas. I say fellas because the guys in the audience, because the ladies just sitting there kind of just going with the flow. Green Bay played Dallas. There was a return of Michael Parsons to Dallas. It ended up turning to a thud, I think. A tie. Kissing your sister? Yeah, kiss this sister, man. But the shots fired by Micah and Jerry Jones shot some fires off, didn't he, man? I mean, he better said, I told y'all he wasn't worth it. And y'all paid him good riddance. I mean, that was interesting. Yeah, I believe that. I agree about Russell. Go out better, not worse. Yeah, Russ is done. I'm sorry, Russ. But yeah, it was an interesting game, right? But it was just disappointing to end up at a tie because I really don't like the Cowgirls, so I was really hoping they lost. Really hoping Michael. It was like they made a
The
point.
disrespect.
Yeah, it is. You're right. You're 100% right. I have zero respect for that team. But did you notice how they tried to make sure Michael wasn't a factor in that game? They were doubling him, chipping him. They would get him to business. They would get him to business. It's like Jerry Jones probably said, "Man, y'all better not let this guy get a sack." He got one at the end, which really just turned into a sack, but it's only because he didn't get no yard. It was a sack, but that was him, and he had to run him down. It ain't like, yeah. Well, it took time off the clock. But yeah, it was good. You right, Kiki. I'll jump on the Falcons. Falcons beat the Commanders. She said, "Now wrap up the football talk." Kiki can't stand when we talk football.
Me either, Kiki.
The Falcons did beat the Commanders.
Right.
We had the game. The object of the game is to win. They were doing what my boys did. They kind of let team back in when they shouldn't have. But they would dominate the game and let them back in. But yeah. But at the end of the day, the objective is to win. But they didn't have Jay McDaniels or Tyler McLaurin, so woo. And a win is a win. Say no more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's about all we're gonna do football then.
Oh, really?
Good.
You gonna leave out Bad Bunny?
Who? The Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll talk about it. Cause I just heard about that a few minutes ago. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Bad Bunny was chosen to lead the Super Bowl halftime show for the 2026 Super Bowl. And the MAGA crowd is up in arms about it, as they were with Kendrick. But we know that they're never going to be satisfied unless there's some country singers up there. But no, Jay-Z, I think he's still the head of the halftime show for the NFL. So that's who they chose, Bad Bunny.
And it's Bad B-A-D Bunny, like a hopping bunny.
Like a
Yeah.
hot
I've never heard
bunny.
this guy before.
He's a
Yes.
huge artist.
B.A.
He's a
Yeah.
huge international artist. He's like reggaeton, I think. Definitely, I don't think he has any songs in English. So all his songs are in Spanish.
So how's he gonna do the Super Bowl
He's from
halftime show?
Puerto Rico. So
Huh?
he's a huge star. So
Yeah.
that's
He's a huge star where? Here?
yeah, amongst the Hispanic crowd. Yeah.
And that's why MAGA is upset.
You guys on Jordans? Word?
Yeah, he's huge.
Give me Coco. Hey, sis, coming from Kamalia Copeman.
Hey.
So he's big like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this guy up then. Bad
Yeah, he's
Bad Bunny.
He's 31
Bad.
years old. I think he at one time dated one of the Kardashians, one of the sisters.
Well, that's not saying much.
Well, I mean, they
You know
don't-
what?
Did he get on the show?
You know what? He said that ain't saying much. What does that mean? What you trying to say?
Because they date a lot of people.
No, they definitely. They run through them.
Okay, what?
They
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
went through.
You made it sound like I said something different.
I think he also stopped performing in the States because of what's going on with ICE.
Is that right?
Yeah. So he's taking a
Why, they looking
stance
for him?
on. No, he's American.
I was just being sarcastic.
He's
Go ahead.
American, but his audience, a lot of his audience are international. So
So he stopped performing in the States, but they
he
picked him for the
stopped
Super Bowl.
performing in the States. He didn't have any concert dates in the States. So he did one big show in Puerto Rico, and a lot of people came, and it was crazy. And so yeah, he's got love from all over the world, right? So he doesn't need to do these concerts over here. And if the ICE people are gonna come harass his
Audience.
his fans, then he just chose not to do that. So I commend him for taking a stance, which a lot of people get to a certain status and they won't do that because they're afraid to lose money.
Sure.
And he's just like, whatever. He's making his money still and he's doing his thing. So we'll see what happens at the Super Bowl halftime. I'm sure there will be a protest, right?
I'm sure.
But we know who won't be protesting.
So let me ask you this question then, because like I said, I just heard this when you walked in tonight. So do we think that this is a statement by Jay-Z directed at the current administration, like while them choosing this particular artist?
I don't know, but I think that he picks people that based on their popularity, right? So like last year, Kendrick was huge, right?
Sure.
He had one of the best songs that
Hottest
of the
fish
year,
grease. Absolutely.
and he was hot, and so
What's up, Unc?
they picked him. So I think it's just based on his popularity at the time. At the end of the day, they just want views.
I mean, but there's a lot of popular people, but for him to pick this particular person during this particular time of our country, do we think this is more of a statement? Is
I
what I'm
don't
asking.
know. I think anybody that's not who they want would be controversial for that crowd. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
But some more than others, though.
Right, yeah.
I
Who else? I mean, I don't know who's big like on the country music scene because I don't listen to that. But I don't know who else is at that magnitude of a performer. You know what I mean? Like there aren't as many. I mean, we grew up at a time where we had like mega perform. We had like Michael Jackson, Madonna, Whitney Houston. We had like international celebrities that were on a scale that we really haven't seen. Now I think like what they have Beyonce, Chris Brown. I don't know who else.
Has Chris Brown in the Super Bowl yet?
And I don't think he will.
There go one that's hot.
I don't know. I don't know if he's ever mended
probably-
that
oh, nah,
fence.
that's right.
But maybe
Jay-Z
they need to
Jay-Z
mix it
wouldn't
up. They need to mix it
Nah,
up.
Jay-Z wouldn't dare choose him. Yeah, nah. He got to kiss the ring. He got to kiss the ring before he get a chance.
But I
And he
feel
not
like
gonna
they
do
need
that.
to mix it up, though.
Mix it up with.
That's why I like the fact that they chose Bad Bunny.
When was the last white Super Bowl artist that we had? Yep.
Hell
Maroon
if-
5.
And when was that?
Yeah.
That was a few years back.
I was great to say I thought that's been
That was
some
Atlanta
years.
Super Bowl. Okay.
It was? When was it? What year?
That had to be a while back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking some years ago.
She's Latin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Latin.
Okay.
That's before this country. This before this time. This particular time is what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is it was before this particular time
Yeah.
of the country where, you know what I mean, where they're deporting folk like it's going out of style. Yeah. I don't know. I just found out about Bad Bunny too, but apparently it's a Mexican artist that's performing at the Super Bowl.
So let me
That's
see.
headlining, not performing at the Super Bowl, headlining the Super Bowl
2020
halftime show, which is a big thing. Go ahead.
2020 was Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, Bad Bunny, and someone that I don't know, Emmy Muniz.
That was 2020, you said?
Yeah, 2021 was The Weeknd. 2022, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige. 2023, Rihanna. 2024, Usher with special guests Alicia Keys, Jermaine Dupri, Her, Will I Am. 2025, Kendrick Lamar. 2026, Bad Bunny.
Okay, so Bad Bunny has been there before, just they was the headliner. So the headline with, who'd you say was?
It was him, Shakira,
Shakira.
Jennifer Lopez. So they had
Okay,
like
so they had a Latin.
Whole
Latin
Hispanic.
medley.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the only
Okay.
thing I watch when it comes to
NFL.
football.
Is the halftime
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. And it has to be
Yes.
somebody I like.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. The
So I
one
don't
with
have to
50
watch
was
it at
all
all.
big on her. Hank trying to hang.
Oh, 50?
Yeah, that year. That was off the
Eminem's.
chain.
Yeah. Keegan
Yes.
said, sound like he need to perform at the World Series, their sport in Puerto Rico.
Or the
Not-
World Cup.
Not like the Super Bowl. Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, I'm about to say he probably did the World Cup before. He probably been there, that one.
I mean, who else would they have gotten, though?
I doubt it,
Who
Uncle.
would
I
you
ain't
have
never heard
liked
him.
to see? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, he's not out. He's not gonna happen. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many different artists to choose from. But you know, I ain't mad at it. I just never heard of them. That's all. It's just like I don't think this is gonna be the most watch. Well, I don't know. Now it might turn up their population, but I think it ain't gonna be anticipated for certain cultures like us, like they were like a Usher or Eminem or knowing Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? We were ready for that.
Right.
Everybody's ready for Kendrick
We
Lamar.
were waiting for that.
Yeah. I don't know how, you know.
Right.
Bad Bunny. And they don't do it in English? What the devil?
Where's your mic at?
With Dwayne is saying how it was at Vegas at the fight. No, listen, they support each other beyond belief.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's not get that junk confused.
Yeah.
They support each other
Yeah.
beyond belief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When people ask me why you don't bring Latin, Mexican, and comics, I like, shoot, where are they? Because when they do come, the few we had, oh man, they pack it out.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure you got a bunch of beer in there because it's bought out. You know what I mean? They're gonna spend money, ain't gonna be no questions. So I don't have no problem with them. They're gonna support each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bananas. You know what I mean? But I just think for the Super Bowl, just kind of surprised. That's all.
Well, they were quickly becoming the majority. So that's one reason why they were trying to get rid of them.
But that's fake. It's not their sport. That's all. It's not.
But I'm saying it's a lot of them here, though.
Let's ask that question.
It's an American.
Whose
It's an American sport. You know what I mean? It's an American sport, dominated totally. Here, athletic wise, we already know it's probably 85% black.
Is it?
100%.
But it's not represented by the ownership, right?
No.
So
Exactly.
what is it?
So
Exactly.
There's no question about that part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Come on, Kimmy. Come on. Because that's the same thing I be feeling like.
Which still?
It's a little slave sport right there.
Which still basic. Well, I tell you what.
Put them out there to kill themselves.
Slaves wish they had $100 million contracts.
We gonna watch them.
That's a whole other conversation. Yeah, we can dig deep in that another time, but but anyway, shout out to Bad Bunny, I guess, right?
Y'all will be watching him. I mean, now you'll have time to look him up, see about him. Listen, I'm sure you've heard his songs. They play it. I'm sure that's like,
He had collabs with Cardi.
right?
He did a lot of stuff. He been on.
Yeah.
I would have never known who it was, so that's why I said I gotta hear something because
You probably heard
Got
it
those
at the
collabs with
supermarket
Cardi
or
B.
something like that.
Mhm, Drake. Yeah.
All right, well, shoot,
Yeah.
we'll see then. We'll see then. So we want to keep moving, Dwayne. How we want to do it? We're gonna take a quick break. All right, so we're gonna quickly take this quick 2-minute break, get settled, and we're coming back. Cardi B versus Offset.
Hey.
This should be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Give us 2 minutes. Classic Konversation. Back with Classic Konversation with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
And as I stated earlier, man, shout out to JT. Today is his birthday. Coming back from St. Martin from his Play Guide guys. Got Jose in the building. And got special guest over here, Miss Kimmy. How you doing again? Hey. So, we're going to dive right in. Cardi B versus Offset. So this is a hot topic, and offline, you know, Kimmy said that she originally didn't care for Cardi B, and I think a lot of people had that same feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and I honestly, like, I saw Cardi B for the first time back when that reality show stuff was
yeah,
really hot.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Oh, she was hilarious on
Love and Hip
that.
Hop. She was in New York.
She was hilarious.
She was hilarious on there, and I didn't know who this girl was with the jacked up teeth that just talked so much. You know what I mean?
Big
she was dating somebody
personality.
that was in jail back then. You know, the whole 9 yards. And but then when they said she was a rapper, used to be a stripper, all these good things. You know, okay,
He said all those good things.
yeah, all these good things. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But
That's what's up.
you know, me, because I'm a real hip hop junkie. You know what I mean? So when they said she was a rapper, I went back and found some of her, because I was kind of like you at first. I wasn't sure if she was true to it.
Right.
I went back and found some of her old stuff
She can rap.
and said, "Oh man, she can flow."
Cardi can
Because
rap.
you know, when I hear stuff, I need to hear it. You know what I mean? Like this new stuff is all about the beat. I need to be able to hear. I need to be able to hear what you're talking about. Hear what you know what I mean? It need to be a cadence. And I was like, okay, she can really flow. So I've been kind of rocking with Cardi B, man, over her career. And so you know, everybody knows she's married to Offset, and they've had a tumultuous relationship, to say the least. The back and forth, all the different allegations, whoop de whoop. Cheating allegations, divorce here, divorce there. We back together. We divorced, but now I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? And we had the last time I think we really had a highlighted conversation about Cardi B was when she was pregnant with the last child.
Yep.
But she was dating Stefan.
No, not the last time we talked.
Yeah. She
Oh,
was,
okay.
She was still dating somebody, and we we're talking about having sex while pregnant with
Oh, yeah.
Because she was.
Yeah, we had a big discussion
we
about
had a big
that.
discussion about it. Because you were telling us how it's supposed to feel and all that stuff. Yeah, remember? She was
But we
telling
ain't
us.
gonna go back to that. I didn't say how it's
Go back
supposed.
there. You have to go back and look. Yeah.
All I said was.
You trying to tell her what it's
All I
supposed to feel
said
like.
was, if you healthy, your stuff should be right, whether you pregnant or not. That's all I'm gonna say without saying
We won't revisit it because JT not here to be as graphic. Y'all know I don't talk. So we won't revisit the whole thing.
Right.
But you're still not right. But anyway. So anyway, that's the last time we had a conversation about it was when she was pregnant and, you know, and giving up the goods to somebody else while she was pregnant. So we had a whole conversation about that. But now.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. So now the conversation is, you know, about her Offset again going through divorce, right? I guess it's one part of the topic.
Yeah.
The fact they're going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And she don't want to sign based on the scenario because he wants her to pay his taxes and land. That's one part of the conversation. And then I guess the other part is simply the whole fiasco.
Right.
You know? So,
Yeah.
where y'all want to jump in at? Y'all go ahead and dive on in. Just say, what you got?
I mean, I just wanted to say some more of the stuff that he wants. Joint custody, primary residence. He wants spousal support, an equal division of marital assets, and his legal fees paid. And I said, hell no. Now, had this been a marriage where he, you know, did his best and tried to respect his wife, because sometimes, you know, you're together and things go wrong, but you both have put your best foot forward. But the fact that he cheated the entire marriage, I would be very surprised and shocked if a judge gives him all of that. Because in Georgia, they are supposed to consider those things. In Georgia, they're supposed to consider your behavior within the marriage. Because had it not been for him, there wouldn't be a divorce. This woman forgave him
you don't know
multiple
that.
times.
You don't know that part.
Well,
But go ahead.
you're right.
Okay.
Not only the people in the marriage know, but we do know that he has admitted to cheating and that she took him back multiple times. And that was her biggest issue, was the cheating. So, of course, it's always two sides to every story. So I do respect that, what you're saying, Lo. But from what we see, especially because Cardi has put it out there multiple times, what the issues are. She's been doing interviews even now. And so, again, with the information that we have, he is the fault that the marriage is not together still.
She should have left him. They should have went through with the first divorce.
Facts.
She filed for divorce for the first time in 2020 in Georgia. She filed for divorce this recent time in 2024 August. So it's over a year now.
Over a year.
She filed for divorce in New Jersey. And he's requesting primary custody. Well, she asked for primary custody of the children and child support from him. So I think, just like you said, because he's the one that is the cheater, right? He's the one that put all that stuff out there. And she's got proof. I'm sure she's coming with receipts.
Right.
There isn't a judge in America that's not going to side with her because he's the cheater. He's the initiator of the
breaking the vows.
Of the broken vows, right? She's got the 3 kids. And so in order for him to not have to pay child support, he wants to file for custody. When are you going to take care of these kids? How?
Well, it said joint custody, but that's still, joint custody would just mean that usually, not all the time, but usually when people ask for that, nobody pays child support.
Okay.
But that's not all the time.
Okay.
That's not all the time.
I think that, now here's the thing. I remember when they were in a better space and it was her birthday and he allegedly bought her a house in the Dominican Republic. Do you remember that? It was a whole big thing and they were having a birthday party and they revealed that he bought her this property in Dominican Republic. Now, I know a lot of couples feel, because social media and because how everybody's trying to outdo each other, that people stunt in front, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you stunt it in front of it, I don't know. But if he bought you a house and y'all are going through a divorce and he wants a house, give him a house. Get it over with. Give him a house.
Right.
I don't know if you should pay his taxes, but if he bought you a house and y'all getting a divorce and y'all splitting stuff up, just give him the house and move on with your life. Like, how many houses, you know what I mean? Like, you could buy another house.
Yeah.
Right now, I know her net worth is more than his.
Oh, yeah. She's killing it. And that's probably why he was cheating.
Give him the house.
Insecurity.
Give him the house and send him on his way.
Insecure.
A fool and his money will soon part.
Facts.
Give him the house.
Facts.
Send him on his way. I don't know about all that paying his taxes. That's doing too much.
Right.
I mean, he does still have an income.
Right. He still has an income.
But I think she should give him the house, send him on his way, move on with this next guy that ain't shit either. But you know what I mean? Deal with that at a later time.
That she's pregnant about?
Wait a minute. How you know this guy?
He already got 2 other girls pregnant right now.
Okay. Allegedly.
Well, just like she said, she was on her Instagram. Oh, you pregnant?
Right.
I'm pregnant too. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Okay, well, first divorce your husband and then go figure that out.
Yeah, he's slanging it everywhere. Now, that's the other thing. Do you think that, how do y'all feel about her in this relationship so publicly while she's going through the divorce?
Still married, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. And pregnant?
Yeah, how you feel about it?
Okay. I'm just want to make sure we on topic. That's all.
Listen.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking
As a
you.
woman, we deal with a different consequence for having sex.
That's correct.
Right.
And that's pregnancy.
Right.
I mean, that's just, as a woman, that's what you deal with.
Yeah.
So she got pregnant and she's handling it. She's not doing anything out of the ordinary. They're separated. They've been on rocky terms. She moved on.
Yeah.
The thing about moving on is on paper she's still married, but in real life she's just doing what he was doing, moving on and getting with somebody else. She was hurt.
Right.
And you know when you're hurt, you don't make the best decisions, right?
Facts.
So I think she was hurt. She moved on with somebody that was showing her some love and showing her some respect, and she fell in love with him. And I hope they Figure that
Yeah.
out. But I don't think there's anything wrong, and I'm sick of people saying, she's married. So what?
Yeah.
He already disrespected their vows.
Yeah.
He already did
I
that.
agree.
So the marriage doesn't mean anything. That's
I
out of
agree.
here.
I agree.
So when she decided to move on, she wanted somebody to comfort her. She found comfort in this new guy. And the consequences for fucking for women is different than it is for men.
Mm-hmm.
So she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I actually agree with you. I'm just a person, I do believe that marriage starts in the spiritual realm. You make an agreement even before you go before, your family and everything, right? And once that covenant is broken, that's the end of the marriage. Even though you may have, because I know people that have been through, they go through divorces and it's 3 years, it's 5 years. You're supposed to just wait.
Right.
You're supposed to just stop, and you have urges, you have needs, you have all these things. I do think it does need to be. I think you need to give yourself time to heal.
Right.
And I can't.
But you're saying
I
that
can't
from
stand
your
in
mind.
judgment to say that's what I'm getting at. I
Yeah.
can't stand in judgment to say that she hasn't healed, but I do think she moved a little fast to be pregnant. However, I'm not in her brain. I don't know what but I do know sometimes it takes you a little while to kind of cleanse your body. Number one, of another, this is weird, but of another man's DNA. You need to sit down for a minute, and you need to get your mind right. But do I think it's wrong for her to be in a relationship while she's divorcing? I don't.
I think what you're saying is right.
Yeah.
But we're thinking that from the mind of a mature woman.
Yes.
She's 30 years old.
Yeah.
Now, when I was 30 years old, did I think like that? Probably not.
Think like what?
Like, okay, I need to purge myself of God number 1 before I get with God number 2. Like, you need to get that out of your spirit, out of your body.
I've always felt like it.
I mean, you could think it,
yeah.
but when what's his
Yeah.
name? The guy?
Stephon.
Yeah.
When
He's fine.
Stephon Diggs is standing in front of you,
He's
all
fine.
that would have went out the window.
He's
I'm gonna be honest with
fine.
you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Is he fine or is he rich?
He's fine.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine and he's rich.
If y'all would have seen Stephon Diggs' pictures when he was back before he
What
had
they got to
money,
do with now?
Because I'm just saying,
Listen,
rich plays a part.
all of that was
so
out
now,
the
now,
window.
now, I just want to ask about decision making, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not knocking anything she did, right?
How do you feel
cheated
about
on. She got cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
She came back, but decision making, you know, because we talk about this sometimes in terms of the decisions that we make, right? And you just said earlier, a woman's sexual whatever has different consequences, right? So now, do we question her decision making? Number one, you dated a guy, a rapper, who already had a history of having a bunch of women. It wasn't no surprise, right? And you married him. Did you thought you were gonna change him? You
Right.
thought all of a sudden I'm gonna change this guy who came as a young superstar in the game, who was a player coming in. You had a baby, had another baby. You were divorced, got pregnant, well, divorcing, got
Right.
pregnant in the midst of your divorcing.
That was the first mistake.
This is my
I don't see it as
this is
a
what I'm saying
mistake.
about decision making.
I don't see it as a mistake.
And then you start dating another guy who comes in as a known player. This guy, I know for a fact, rents hotel rooms, has 3, 4, 5 different women on different floors, and they all know it. He was on a boat ride with 3 different women.
She was there.
I was about to say, she was there. So my point being, do we question decision making? Does she make the best decisions when it comes to men? And now, if it kind of backfires a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you keep making these same bad decisions, and you're doing it based on how they're treating you, how they're spending on you, and all that stuff, the houses and the cars. Oh, he loves, you know what I mean? That's all
Let
it takes.
me say this. Let me say this.
Similar to the conversation we were having earlier this week.
For the average person, for the average woman, like what I tell my kid, my nieces, and that would be a bad decision for you, daughters and nieces. That would be a bad decision. Now, if she's her own woman, making her own decisions, making her own money, she's a boss, like a millionaire, like Cardi is. You pick she's a player too. You feel me? Like what you're saying about him, that's what she feels like she is. But it looks different on a woman. You see what I'm saying? Like she's picking the guys. I know it looks like they're picking her, but I really think she's picking them. She actively saw Offset. She was attracted to him. At the time, the Migos was popping, right?
Yeah.
That's who she wanted to be with. When she got pregnant, oh, you marrying me. You putting a ring on my finger.
Right.
Now, did he have the morals and the values to be a husband? Absolutely not. But that's how she wanted her family. She wanted her kids to come up in a 2-parent household, whatever, right? So she called that shot. He wasn't able to stand up to that. He really, honestly, I don't think he wanted to get married. He was at the top of his career. He's a 20-something-year-old black millionaire. Who should get married that?
He wanted to get married to have this trophy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's what this was.
So was
Facts.
that a good decision on his part? Like everybody's so hard on her. Nobody is saying like, are these guys planting their seeds in this garden?
Right.
That's gonna, you know what I mean? Like nobody is saying.
And men make promises, right?
Right.
Men make promises.
He took it to a castle.
People think
That
that
was Stefan took it to the
there's
castle.
a whole thing. There's a whole thing that goes on that is really unsaid, and y'all not gonna like this. Men trap women all the time.
All the time.
Men literally will try to get a woman pregnant to keep her around.
That's true.
And so, even though the narrative is always that the woman
that goes both ways.
We not talking about that part. But that's what I was getting at. What I was getting at is that it's always. What I'm saying is that's always the narrative that a woman is trapping a man, but men do it as well. Men try to trap women by getting them pregnant.
That's true.
Okay, so even in my own situation, I can remember telling my partner I hadn't picked up. I actually told him to go pick up my birth control, and he didn't get it. So he understood what was going on. And it's been a long time ago, but this happens a lot. So I do feel like the Offset wanted to.
So you both, when he didn't come with it, you both understood what was going on.
So
when he didn't show up.
Okay, hold on. I agree. However, me and Lo, we have this argument. I ain't gonna say me and Lo. I've had this argument in the studio with a group of them. Men choose who they want to have their child. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a man has to insert himself and a man has to release. There's two things that got to happen, okay? And most men, I'm not saying all, because you have exceptions, but a lot of men are not raped. So therefore, they are consciously deciding, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm saying a lot of them are consciously deciding that they're gonna try to get this person pregnant, or they don't care if this person gets pregnant. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. A woman is a receiver. So therefore, a man knows he can stop before that happens. A man knows he can pull out. He knows he can have on a condom, what have you. Okay? So that's all I'm saying is that it's still a decision that a man is making when he get. Well, okay. I mean,
that both parties make.
The sex is a decision that both parties make, but whether the woman
and
gets
the consequence of the sex.
But whether the woman gets the baby is the man's. The man is making that conscious decision, and then after the decision to make the baby is made. Yes, the woman is the one that gets to make the decision if the baby lives.
Right.
Okay. But the man literally, I know so many men that they do not just give their seed to everyone.
Right.
So that's why I say it's to me, like I told them before, it's like putting, I don't know how these things grow, y'all. I'm just going to use this analogy. It might be totally wrong. Putting a apple seed in the ground, and then you come back a year later and you're like, what the hell is this apple tree doing here? Well, you planted a seed, and something may or may not grow out of it. So I don't understand why men get upset about that, but they're making conscious decisions who they want to have their child. Now, back to them, I personally think when it came to Stefan, there's some things coming out saying that he might be gay. I don't know if this guy's gay. However, I thought it was very odd that Cardi is saying that he talked her into having another child. I think that's crazy.
She said that?
Yes. that he talked to her. She said she didn't want any more kids. Think about it, she even got that in one of her songs. But that he talked her into it. And that made my little spidey senses go up. Like, why are you trying to have babies with everyone?
I don't know if he. I never heard her say that, but I go back to how fine he is.
Yeah,
and
he's
you know
fine.
when you
He's fine, Lo.
when you
Y'all
in
need
the
to stop
act,
hating.
when you in the act, guys say stuff like that. They be
Yes.
like, "Oh, I'm gonna put a baby." You know how guys say when
Facts.
you know what they do. When
Facts.
You
Facts.
know what I mean?
Facts.
Like they be like, "I'm gonna put a baby."
Facts.
And,
And
gonna
the
get
producer
pregnant,"
laughing 'cause he
all
didn't
of
say
that.
it.
And what happened when they say it? All of a sudden,
I mean, in the act, you
all of a
know,
sudden, your
pillow
body
talk-
changes. Your body goes a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's keep this thing gangster.
This happens.
Stop. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
everybody's
Okay.
like, you know, I mean, he wined her and dined her. It wasn't like he was trying to keep her a secret. He had
Right.
her in that castle.
He did.
And all of that. So,
did.
I mean,
Good
did.
good question, B. He's saying,
did.
so you're saying Cardi is mentally weak. Is that what we're saying?
no,
What are you
she
talking
wanted,
about?
I don't think she did.
Right.
I think she wanted it. She said she had the
Yeah.
opportunity to go to the chop shop and she did not do it. She
Yeah.
wanted to have the baby because it was there. Okay, I'm
She wanted to
pregnant.
have the baby
I'm
because
gonna
they were
keep
having
it.
unprotected sex, right? I mean, is that not a part of
She
it?
wanted to have a baby because she's still in a relationship with this guy. Obviously, she still loves him.
Yeah.
She got
A
pregnant and
known
she's
player.
gonna take
Keep
it.
that in mind. Let's
But
keep in mind a known
she's
player
dealing with the consequences of her actions. She's
with
still
another
working.
known player.
Let's break that down.
She's gonna have to work that part out.
Let's
That's what
even
I'm
attack
saying.
that.
Just
Let's
saying.
even dissect that. Are you saying you don't know any players that you grew up with or was around that changed? And I'm not saying men. I'm not telling women to
I
go
don't.
and try to change anybody. I'm just asking Lo. You're saying that you don't know any men that stopped
His
being
player
someone
ways.
that was sleeping around. And the other thing I think with her decision making, I do think that like she was in such a drought that when somebody comes along and he's acting like he's gonna give her everything, right? And he's doing it so publicly.
You know how that hurt sex is.
That she, yes.
of all,
There you go,
fir-
Kimmy, yes.
First of all,
Mm-hmm,
a drought is Cardi B. Cardi B, I'm sure, had more suitors than a little bit.
I'm
right?
saying
But
love.
she would.
chose
I'm saying love drought.
What made her in love though? What made her in love was what he was doing for her.
How
Let's
do you
keep
know
it-
this?
'Cause
She's got money. Why
You just said a
would
minute ago. He took her to a castle.
it's
You know?
the jet, but it's not about. But it's not about money.
was courting
It is
her.
about
But
money.
it's not
Are you
about-
serious?
No, I'm not even saying it about the money. I said that because
Exactly.
it shows him pursuing her. It
Exactly.
shows him courting her. She was
Exactly.
hurt.
As
she
a
was going
player
through
would
something.
do.
Exactly.
And if you are hurt and you were going through something with one guy, you know what some of the old ladies
So you
say?
go to the trait of the same guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
If
She's
you
going
don't
to the
heal
same
from
trait.
from the
Right.
old guy, you're gonna
Exactly.
attract another guy just like that.
Exactly.
If you don't heal,
Exactly.
you're gonna keep
So
getting
then
the
she-
same
so,
guy.
so what B
Exactly.
just said. So she's mentally weak. That's a great question, B. So
I don't think
so we're
she's
saying
mentally weak.
That don't
She's
mean you
young.
mentally weak.
She's young.
You
She
just-
just gotta learn.
Yeah.
Life teaches you lessons.
Yeah.
This is a lesson she gotta learn. Like,
Come on.
we're
Right.
looking at her from the older perspective, right? We're talking about her like we could be talking about one of our kids right now.
What?
She's in her 20s and her early 30s. When you in your 20s and your early 30s, your hormones is kicking like you want it. You want it.
What
so
up,
she got
JT?
it from who she wanted to get it from, and she got pregnant, and she's dealing with it. Oh, you pregnant? I'm pregnant too. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
What she don't need is his money. You know what I mean? She has a stable family. She got a village. She got her parents, her aunts, uncles. Her village helps her take care of her kids. Now, if he wants to be an active participant in his kid's life, as he should, then he can. But what she's saying is, I got it. Like, I got it. She didn't stop her tour. She's not stopping her promoting her album. She's out there doing it. She had to go to court. Like, she's out here doing what she needs to do. She's not asking anybody for sympathy. She's not sitting around like, oh my God, he got this other girl pregnant. What I'm gonna do? She's still on her high from her album. She's being totally professional about it.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should just like stop
that's
giving her a
dope.
hard time.
Yeah.
No. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a Cardi B fan. I told you at the beginning. That's why I
Yeah.
started off by saying I
Yeah.
rock with Cardi B.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
all rock with
so
Cardi
I'm not
B.
saying, but I
Yeah.
just don't. But
Yeah.
but you got to have two sides every story though. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I agree.
The
And we
uncle inside of
and we
us
have
are
to
saying
question
that,
and we
yeah.
have to question her decision making.
Yeah.
We have to question her decision making.
I ain't,
get it.
I'm not
I
questioning
get
her
it.
decision
I get
making.
it.
You're not.
I'm gonna say because I know I see what's going on here. She was in a
Yeah.
relationship with somebody that was cheating and probably did whatever else, right? Publicly. And so for someone to come along and publicly affirm her.
That's
publicly,
dope.
you know what I'm trying to
It
say?
was right on time.
And that when I say a drought, that's what I'm saying, like a love drought. And when
then
somebody comes
Offset
along
was-
and he might be love bombing her, we don't know this,
Right.
right? I'm not saying that he's a good guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, because only time is going to tell what he's about, right? And I already said I think she should have took a little bit more time before committing in that way when you talk about a baby. But I feel like everyone has done some of these things, right? She's just in the limelight. She's
Right.
just in the limelight. Like me, myself, I try to take at least a year or more before I'm just going to lay up. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm just saying that there's nothing wrong with her working through her whatever she needs to work through, right? However that looks like, in my opinion. Because as long as she can take care of these kids, I tell
Right.
people, as long as you can take care of them, you can have as many kids as you want. As long as you have the means to take care of them.
Yeah, and she does. And she has that support system. She truly has a village behind her, helping her take care of her kids. And you got to remember, like, when all this stuff was going on, Offset was trolling on the internet.
Big
Remember
time.
all
He's
that?
steady trolling, right?
Yeah,
Big
he
time.
was steady trolling her. So, you know, he's putting all this bad information out there.
He hurt, ain't he?
Right.
Yeah, he was
Can,
hurt.
can he be hurt? Can the guy be hurt? Is that
Yeah.
all right to be hurt?
Of
But
course.
look at how he's
Of course.
look at how he's showing his pain. He's showing his pain by being a clown.
Yeah, he
Like if
definitely a clown.
he just recently was like, you know, I messed up. And that's like 2 weeks ago recently he said that. Like he's like, you know, I had a good family, I messed up. He just recently started saying that. But before all that, he's trolling her. Oh, and she's sleeping with somebody and she's still got my baby inside her. Like, what are you doing? We wouldn't
Yeah.
even known all that. He's the one that put all that information
You
out
hurt.
there.
He was hurt.
He should have worked out his pain in a different way.
Hey,
Does he deserve to be hurt? Low.
listen,
If he was doing everything that
Listen.
she didn't want
She
him
was
to do.
hurt too, a lot of times.
Well, we know she was hurt, but I'm just
that's
asking
gonna,
him.
That's gonna be, you know, I've said the male ego is bananas.
It's bananas.
That's
Come
gonna,
on with it.
That's gonna hurt any man to know another man is smashing and
Yeah.
she pregnant. I don't care who.
So it's
it
okay for
is.
him to smash
Was it
everybody?
we saying another man smashing while she was pregnant.
Okay, but I'm saying, what about all the other stuff?
Do you not see there's a difference in that though?
We already
Honestly,
had
you
this
don't-
discussion. We already
You-
had
you were
this
good with that.
discussion. We already had this discussion. I said I personally
me
wouldn't
one
do
here.
it because I'm
Go
big
ahead.
on a man's DNA, right, being in your body. So I wouldn't personally do it, right? And again, I can't even say I wouldn't because I don't know if I had been, you know, I know a couple that have been married for 40-something years. The guy met her at the police station. She had been raped. And within that year, they were married. You know what I'm saying? And so situations like that, and I know this person ain't around, and he actually helped her raise that child and everything, right? So you got different situations. Now, me, myself, I do feel like, you know, again, I just know how I have some weird conceptions about DNA.
And
right?
spirituality.
It's spiritual, and then just thinking about even if you think about when a woman is pregnant, a lot of times, let's not say a lot of times. I'm going to say sometimes. Sometimes she starts taking on traits
Of the guy. Yeah.
Okay, that's how deep it is.
It is.
Okay,
I agree.
So that's why I wouldn't. However, if he can sleep around while she's pregnant, he should not. It's none of his business what she's doing. If they're not together, it's none of his business, right? That's all I'm gonna leave it at that.
You left your pregnant wife unprotected out here in the street for another guy to come sweep her up, and nobody's talking about the irony in that. Like you didn't even try. Did you fight for your family, dude? No, you was out here with this girl and that girl and doing this and doing that because it was feeding your ego. So you lost your family so you could feed your ego. Congratulations. Now she's pregnant with this other guy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, 3 kids in.
But she filed for divorce the first time. She was pregnant with the last
And she got pregnant again.
I don't think that. I personally don't think that's wrong for her to get pregnant by her husband. Now,
I was mad at her when she got pregnant by him back then.
I feel like why? Because the whole point of her, she wanted her family,
Female,
right?
I didn't.
And she probably wanted her kids to have the same father.
Yeah,
I really
why.
don't even.
That was
right.
why I was like.
And she said she
just
was
wants
done.
them to have the same dad.
Yeah, I know a lot of women
But
that
she
do
knew
that.
she was gonna leave him, and that was like
Mm-hmm.
prolonging the whole situation when she was pregnant with that last one.
Right.
I wish her the best. I hope that the baby is
number?
healthy, and I think that she is gonna be still very successful. I'm so proud of her.
Mm. Oh,
And
yeah.
people don't give her enough credit for just
Yeah.
being her work ethic. Like, forget
Mm-hmm.
everything that she's got going on in her personal life. She's gonna handle that.
Yeah.
It's her work ethic that I'm admiring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing a lot from her that's coming out because I think she's just trying to prove people wrong, and I think that's
Mm-hmm.
her motivation. But whatever her motivation is, people get motivated by a lot of different stuff. Whatever her motivation is, she's doing it.
Yeah. I mean, if you think from day one, though, she's always been a hustler.
Yes.
Cardi has always been a hustler, even when she talks about being in the club and
Even
the,
when she's
the
talking
stuff
about
the stuff that
stripping.
might not be good, Lo, when she was robbing the
stripping.
tricks. But she's always been a hustler. When she got on Love and Hip Hop, right? She's that's her thing. So I don't think it may be to prove something to herself, you know. And she always
Yeah.
says she wants to take care of her family.
Right.
You know, I'm with you, Kimmy. Like, I have mad respect for Cardi. Like, that's my girl. She inspires me just with
And for her to be so young, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And a lot of girls are out here looking for that bag, looking for the come up, looking for the rapper, looking for the ball player. You want the guy with the bag. She wants to be the guy with the bag. She can out rap Offset.
Yeah. Somebody's in the studio. Mike says she can out rap him. And I agree, Mike. I agree. Cardi can rap. I mean, she got a lot of haters, but they can never make me hate her. Okay?
I'm gonna read some of these comments real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go back so we first started. Let's see here. Y'all read that one already. She legally separated and seeing other people and got pregnant, but she was legally separated. She said, "Okay."
Legally separated.
She broke the covenant as well. Cardi should have waited until she was completely divorced for the children.
The
The covenant was
been
already broke.
The covenant
Thank
been
you.
broke.
Thank you.
Money makes it all excusable.
What?
She got her own money, bro.
Right.
She got her own money. Her money is more guaranteed
Right.
than him.
Right.
Because if he gets hurt tomorrow, guess what?
Facts. Facts.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like
It
he said,
looks-
she worth more than both. And that's what I was saying, that it
people
ain't
aren't
about the
used
money.
To seeing
Are we
is a
sure?
woman
Do we
in
know
that.
that for sure? Stefan had a pretty big
Right.
contract now.
Right.
60, she worth 80 to 100.
Yeah.
Oh,
worth
he already did the
Stefan worth
research.
60.
And
Worth
she-
60, but how big is his contract though? 'Cause he had like $100 million contract.
And how many kids does he have? Let's break that money
Oh, I
up.
don't-
Everybody likes to say how much money they
I
have,
don't know
but
how many
nobody
kids
knows
he
how
has.
much debt they're in.
It's not that
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
It's just good topic. That's all.
Yeah.
We can't get serious. We don't want to get serious every week. Stefan makes her feel safe
Yes.
Exactly.
based on the song she got out there. Safe.
Yes.
But does she still still feel that way? Y'all all this yes stuff, but does she feel still that
No,
way?
no. I'm saying. No, I was saying. I think that's what it is. However,
Before
we're
she
not.
found out about these other
We're
two
not
kids.
gonna
Right.
know until time, right? Because sometimes men always let you, not men, y'all. Let's say everyone lets you meet their representative in the beginning. So
But
that's
they've
the
been
part that
messing
we'll
around
have
for
to know.
over a year now, right?
So a year is not long
It's
enough.
not.
I
You're
think
right.
it's not. It's
You
not long
said
enough.
about to say he didn't get the birth control, but you still gave him some. So
Ooh.
you saying because he
Hey.
don't pull out, it's his fault? No, Giselle,
Yes.
that ain't how it works.
Yes, ma'am. He was pulling out before.
The pull-out method don't work all the time, y'all.
Here's the
I'm-
reality.
I gotta,
need you to stay on your game. Your
pull-out
A
method
game.
don't work all the time.
Now you're right. You're right. You definitely have. Yeah.
They got
You
hella
got some
birth
pre-stuff
control
going
out here
on.
now. They got
You
hella
got
birth
pre-stuff.
control out here now.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
Drought, she gets hollered every day. Exactly. It's the man. It's the type of man she's choosing. Is what you have to question. That's why I said
Hey, right.
she's
I'm not
choosing,
talking about when I say drought.
But where the good
I'm
ones
saying the
at?
love drought. A love
there's
drought.
plenty of.
Everybody then had a love
You gotta
drought.
figure out what. Well, that's the question. Is like what
She
what is
kind
it?
of
What does it?
spicy. She like a little, you know what I mean? She like a little.
But we have to acknowledge that she fell into the the trap of the player catered to her, gave her all the little shiny bells and whistles. It made her smile. It did all these things, and now all of a sudden, this is where she at. You know what I mean? If somebody else would have came to her that didn't have the castle money, would it be the same kind of scenario?
I think so. I think at the time she just needed somebody. She just needed somebody.
I think so too.
She needed somebody. She was hurt.
Yep.
And she needed somebody.
Yep.
And she said she likes fucking. She said that.
Exactly. and if you think about it, Lo, what we talked about earlier, she was dating a dude in jail.
Right.
Before. So I don't think
Which
she
goes to my point. That
She
we
makes
got a
bad
question.
decisions.
Thank you.
Okay.
She makes bad decisions.
Here's what I'm saying.
We can't get
I don't
around
like that you keep saying she makes bad decisions. She might pick the wrong men, but that don't mean she just makes bad decisions.
There's
Don't
a lot
nobody
of
make
bad
all the
men.
right decisions.
There's
Who
a lot
makes
of
all
bad
the
men. There's
Who
a lot
makes
of
all
bad
the right
men.
decisions?
I mean, there's a lot of bad
Come on
men.
and tell me who makes all the right decisions.
Nobody makes all the right decisions.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But she don't make the same
But
one
she-
over and over again.
I'm saying a lot of people do, especially when it comes to sex and love. Come
Okay,
on now.
I was thinking
Come
about
on.
this. I was thinking about
Come
this,
on.
y'all. Look, what female rapper that is had any sort of popularity has had a good man? Which one?
You know what?
Nikki,
You
when
probably
she
don't
had
know because
Safari.
they don't put themselves in the lime like that.
Safari was dope.
I mean, but all of these women got a man somewhere, unless they went the other way.
What
Now
female
she got a
rapper,
pedophile.
Like, we're looking at female rappers at her status, right? And I was
Nikki.
thinking, which one had a good man?
Nikki.
Safari?
Yeah. I like Safari.
Well, Safari, I don't know how much of a good man he is, but the guy she
Safari
dating-
was
but
helping.
what about the guy she
I
dating
believe
now?
he was helping. He's a pedophile.
Oh,
He raped a little girl.
for real?
Yeah, you can. That's all over the internet.
In the world of bottom line is when you got money,
gotta
you
be
can do what you
careful.
want. But me, a regular full-time employee, ain't know why I be having a baby. But I love Cardi. Respect.
Who said that? Who said
Kiki.
that? That's what's up, Kiki.
In the world of rap and hip hop, who is pure, who doesn't cheat? Probably very few.
In the world of hip hop and females, I'm just it took me a whole night. I couldn't think of one female rapper that ended up in a good position with a good man.
Thing we don't like to talk about said he bought her a gold Mercedes for her birthday, and they all said take him back, and that's what she did.
Who? Offset?
Back, remember she bought that Mercedes back
Oh
then.
yeah. I think he bought her a house in the Dominican Republic for her birthday one year, and that's what I'm saying. If he's asking for a house, just give him the house, send him on his way, and let him go.
So why you keep saying that, Kimmy? He's asking for a whole bunch of stuff.
I
So this
know.
is gonna be.
But
This is gonna be a
give him
a fight.
All I'm agreeing with is the house.
Okay.
All the way completely honest.
Mm.
Do you not think that Offset has a direct correlation into the reason why she's so big?
No.
No.
Question
hell
was,
no.
question was,
No,
did
no,
Offset
she
have
not.
any correlation
She helped
to
him.
her
No. No, she helped him.
Who even?
She helped him.
Who was?
No.
Who listens to that?
Offset
No.
was hot before she was. Let's not get that confused.
The Migos?
We didn't.
They were super hot.
We didn't. Okay, we didn't say he wasn't hot.
and not just on the rapping, the writing, the producing, the whole 9 yards. And
Yeah.
he was a good look for her. She just kept ascending. We can't get that.
Well,
jump
he was a
confused
part
now.
of a group, so that's different.
Right.
So let me break it down to you. And this is
Did you tell them what the question was?
because I
Yeah, I
was
did.
there. Because I was there. That song Motorsport. He wrote that song. It's him, Young Thug, and Quavo on that song.
He's talking about the song Motorsport that Offset wrote.
How does that go?
Listen, they wrote the whole song, recorded the whole song. They gave her the song. This is one of her songs that is
That blew up.
songs on the first album.
That's correct.
But
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? All her music is like that. All her music is somebody wrote her music.
That's correct.
She hears it and she goes in the booth.
And she had a writer producer that was right by her side to help. So we can't. Yeah, we.
And he's one of the people who've done that. So
Correct.
he directly was in direct correlation of her first album, who went whatever it went. He has writing credit on it. He got all kinds because he was directly in. So he's directly involved in her start. I'm not saying that she didn't have Bodak Yellow and all that before she met him. Yes, but that whatever her first album was. Oh, he
But-
was all-
Was he next to greatness? He was next to greatness. I do agree with that. And she was gonna be dope.
Dwayne
With
is talking
or
about all the
without
things
him.
that Offset did. I know y'all can't hear him, but he's talking about all
Right.
the things
Y'all
he did
need
for
to
her
hear
career.
it anyway. No, I'm
But
just
that's
kidding.
because she let him.
That's my point. He's entitled to what?
what he asking for. He entitled to what
He's really not entitled to what
If
he's
she- if
asking
she didn't
for
pay him- if she
because he
didn't pay
broke
him-
those vows.
And
He's really not. No, he's already, if he's, yes, it does, because here's what I'm saying. If you are on somebody's album as a writer, you're already getting paid off of that. We talking about some totally different money. If she put him on there, he's already gonna get paid off of that for the rest of his life, right?
And who would?
So that's already money.
But what Dwayne is saying is he assisted in her ascension, is what he's saying. So beyond the money from the particular song, he assisted her with.
I don't
her
believe
ascension.
that.
You don't believe that?
I think that her putting him, I think that her putting him as a part of her projects was deliberate because that's
Exactly.
her man.
Exactly.
And she was showing him respect
Exactly.
as her man, and she didn't ever want him to be like under her. She was
Exactly.
putting her man on a pedestal.
I
She
agree.
realized what that was.
I agree.
He was already higher than she was initially, though. That's what he's trying to say.
But
But-
was
but
he?
we're
or was
saying
he
she
in
was
group?
already gonna be.
Same thing.
No, because as
That
a
ain't the
solo
same thing.
artist, he
Exactly.
flopped.
Exactly. Come on. Thank you.
But
it's not the same thing.
As an artist and as a producer and a writer, he didn't flop. You see what I'm saying? And the reality of it is the producers and the artists, the producers and the writers are the ones who really build
But
up
what
these
I'm
artists.
saying is she could have chosen any writer or any
she didn't.
producer.
But-
She
but-
chose him because that was her man, and she
Or-
was showing
or
him
he
respect.
chose her.
Ah, come on. It's her project. Why would he choose her? Like, oh, I'm going to go work with my wife? No, she probably was like, she mentioned him in all her songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
She really wanted him to be. Beyonce used to do that too. Every
Yeah.
song was about her relationship
Yeah.
with her man. Like, these women know
Yeah.
that they're in these high
Yeah.
positions, but
Yeah.
they don't want anyone to ever get it twisted that they still have a head of their household, which is their man. So they
Facts.
showed them that respect, and because they showed them that respect, now she's got to pay him. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
She put
So I was just about to say. So if it was on the flip side, would y'all expect him to pay her?
Pay what? The
The
alimony?
same, yeah, everything. The same thing you're saying that he's
if
asking
she-
for.
if
If they were in the same situation,
Yes.
but his bag was bigger, hers was smaller, you saying it would be the other? It'll be the other
Yes.
way around.
I think that if she cheated, then I feel the same way.
Yeah, I would feel
when
the
you
same
start
way.
when you start
Yeah.
breaking marital vows,
It's
or
on
you
you.
start
You gotta
mistreating
pay.
somebody, then you've already broken the agreement. So no, you're not about to. You don't deserve half, and I stand on that. Because nobody get
Either way.
most people don't get into a marriage anticipating a divorce.
I just can't
So,
believe so many
you
people
get-
are really critiquing this and giving them hell when so many men cheat so much. Like, that
And
is so
that's why,
crazy.
Kimmy. That's why, Kimmy. Because
free, but he still do what he's asking for because he directly contributed.
That's facts, Robert.
but it's not. But here's what I'm saying though, Dwayne. You said he's do what he's asking for because he contributed to it. He's already getting credits for what he contributed to her career
From the record company.
from the record company, from the sales. So all this other stuff, you're gonna be a hoe the whole time we married. You're gonna
then
be a
want me
hoe,
to pay
a
you?
hoe,
And
then I gotta pay you.
Oh,
That's not how it works.
And I gotta take care of all
That's
these kids
not how
by
it works.
myself with all these kids.
That's not how it works.
He's asking for this. How I look at it. I look at it even like how Kimmy is saying. She's right. He's looking for material things. He's looking for money. If it's that serious, just give it to him because he owed.
Dwayne saying
No,
he's
sir.
looking for material items.
No, sir.
Give it to him.
Hold
No,
on,
sir.
hold on a minute. Let me read the rest of these. I was mad when she got pregnant, but I'll say it again. Same daddy.
Me too.
Girl, move on. I don't
Move
think
on.
she should have gotten pregnant by Diggs either. I was hoping she would have been smarter than that. But I love Cardi, she says again.
Yeah.
You all are thinking about how the children will feel when they are of age and understand the world is cruel.
Yeah.
They even don't like to talk about $100 million for Cardi, but she still needs to feel safe.
Why y'all act like
Hold on,
love?
Money solves
Money
everything.
solves everything. Like, it's crazy.
It puts a whole lot of Band-Aids.
Y'all still want some love? Everybody want love.
Y'all sure Diggs did not fall into her trap, JT said.
Right.
Picking the wrong
right.
person is a decision.
Right.
Might pick the wrong men, but don't make bad decisions. Picking the wrong men is a part of this bad decision making.
Well,
Don't get it
she'll
twisted.
live and
Migos was
learn.
on
You
point
live and you
before she
learn.
was a household number. That's what we tried to tell them, B. Migos was already banging. Yes, Migos was definitely on top before her. She surpassed him when she got started. That's what I said.
Exactly.
She ascended.
Exactly.
But they was already rocking. That's what I'm trying to say. They was
Right.
already,
Yeah.
they was up there now. MJ chimed in. What up, man? All said is only innocent in the conversation. She thought his star would keep going, and it didn't. No, she's moved on afterwards. Just imagine all said was at the top. What would happen?
What?
He's entitled to whatever the
MJ
state.
said that?
MJ said that. He's entitled to whatever the state they got married in divorce laws. Stefan is the same thing.
My home state.
Yeah.
All right.
What's some laws? You know the laws over there?
No, I've
Okay.
never gotten married, so I don't have to deal with
Let me
stuff
see it.
like this.
Robbie said she kept making bad
When I say
decisions.
go, you
prison.
got to go, and that's the
Okay.
end. You
That's
got
what's
to
up.
call nobody.
Stefan, hilarious.
Oh, wait a minute.
Cardi has a type, and unfortunately, her choice are bad boys and power, and other women want them because of their status, and that is her love language.
That's her
And
love
turns
language.
Might be.
And
Yeah.
turns her own as a hunter.
Might be.
Right.
But if
She's
you
an
continue to
alpha
make
female.
the same mistake and
Yeah.
choice, you will continue to get the same results. Facts.
She's an alpha female,
Yeah.
and she's gonna do this until she gets older.
They chose each other. He was smart because he knew she was about to come up.
I think until she gets older, until she just like,
Older.
yeah, she's only 30. She's like 31.
Well,
The guys I dated when
Cardi
I was,
has to heal. Cardi has to
she
heal.
needs to sit down after this.
You gotta heal.
I should gonna sit down.
Nobody can hear you, Dwayne.
Guys like that.
What?
I mean, Cardi B. Listen, Cardi
Without
B.
those records, what?
She's nothing.
Whatever.
But we can say that about.
This is why-
But we can say that about so many people. You know
My
what I
next
mean?
man gonna be a woman. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
She would've been a stripper probably doing the same thing.
I don't knock her hustle. Like I
How
said,
do you say somebody's nothing?
I respect folks who took the hustle, especially ones who took stuff like that reality stuff and turned it into
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah.
So shout out to her for doing that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
She came from the bottom. Now she here. So like I said, I'm a Cardi B
Facts.
fan. I like how she rocks. I like her music. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sit and say she ain't making bad decisions. I just can't see how y'all can't acknowledge the fact that she's making bad decisions. That's not a good decision. It wasn't a good decision to get pregnant by the dude again. While you knew he was already she already knew he was cheat with all these women in the middle of a divorce and get pregnant again.
She wanted
You know what I mean?
another
And now-
baby.
She wanted a
Why
nigga.
would she not have it? Why would she
What you
not?
said
If
earlier
she
about
wanted
this
another
accountability
baby,
thing, B. You're right.
She wanted a man.
I'm saying if she wanted another baby, why not have it with the person she already got 2 kids with? Now this last one, I already said I wouldn't have got pregnant with this next dude. I think it's too soon for all of that. I do think that's a bad decision.
I don't
So
think
let me be
people
clear
are
about
used
that.
to seeing alpha females
But
in
she do what
action.
she do.
What we're witnessing right now is
Yeah.
an alpha female in action.
Okay.
And what people aren't used to seeing is alpha females in action, right? And what an alpha female in action looks like is this. And when an alpha female is out there in the streets doing what she's doing, the consequences are different. And the pregnancy is the consequence. If you like to have sex, like she said, I like fucking. That's what I like to do. And when I like, and I'm fertile. And then she said, and this is just what happens. So what we're witnessing is the consequences of an alpha female in action.
That's an excuse.
No, that's real.
You can be just
How's
as
it
fertile
is an
because if she likes doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you're in the middle of divorce, and there's
You gotta call Stefan
there's so
about
many
that.
birth control. No, she could have took the responsibility into her own hands. Until I heal, I like to have sex.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So in the meantime,
I agree.
I'm gonna protect myself
Yeah.
because I'm so fertile. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, let's.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
hey, listen, if she's happy about it, I'm not knocking her, but let's not
Yeah.
say this. Let's not just let it gloss off saying it because she like to have
But
sex. No,
she's
that's
trying
not
to
the reason.
prove a point to her ex-husband that
So
she got a new man and she's moving on with a new family.
That's a good decision to you. That's all I'm
Here's
saying.
my
That's all I'm
point.
saying.
I think it would be
Decision-making.
it would be a
That's
bad
all I'm
decision.
saying. I mean, because if it ain't, and my point of saying all this is to say, you have people who are not Cardi B. You have people who don't have all this
Looking at
money,
her,
who
yeah.
don't have all these millions,
Mm-hmm,
and this is what they're looking at. This is representation.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I said. I
This
prefaced.
is not,
I mean,
that's not
Cardi
good
gonna be-
decision making.
Cardi ain't never cared. She's never cared what nobody thought. Number one,
It's not a matter what nobody thinks.
You just said that. You just said that everybody's looking at her. But number two,
are her kids boys? Does she have any girls?
she has
She's got
girls.
3 girls.
Yeah,
Well,
just-
we don't know
she's
what
got
the
two
new one
girls.
is.
She got 2
Just
girls.
think about this. Is all I'm saying. This is example. This is things that
If people didn't have sex when they were married and have kids, a lot of us wouldn't be here. Let's
Right.
start there. This is not something
Yeah.
new.
It's-
It
y'all
happened
still,
all
y'all
the
still
time.
want to acknowledge the point.
What?
No, I get
We
it.
already,
I get
I
it.
already
Just
said,
accountability.
I already
get it.
said that
And
I wouldn't have made that
I
decision.
prefaced all this
I
by
already
saying,
said
would I
that.
tell my niece or my daughter to do this? Absolutely not.
Right.
But if it's this person that's a millionaire that has this village behind her that helps take care of
Facts.
her children, she said her grandmother had 10 kids. Her other grandmother
Right.
had 12 kids.
Exactly.
This is what they do in her family.
Exactly.
So she has a village. If you don't have this village and you don't have this money, don't do that. And
Facts.
I think people, if there's anything to be learned by this, like you have to, people are very impressionable. Young women are very impressionable. Is this a good example of what women should do? Absolutely not. But if you've got the money and you got the village, you know what I mean?
But
Like
everybody don't
Yeah.
have the money.
everybody
and
don't
everybody
have the money
village.
and everybody don't have the village.
So B got a question. He says, so are you saying money makes you an alpha female?
No, her hustle that got
Her
her the
hustle.
money makes
Come
her an
on.
alpha female.
I agree.
She's hustling.
I agree.
And even if she didn't make the money that she's making, she would definitely be successful in anything that she did because
She
she
would.
has her strong work ethic. This girl goes out. The way she promoted this album is like how they
It
used
was
to promote
dope.
it back in the
Yes.
day. She had a street team.
All the meet
She was
and
on the
greets.
block. She was on the train. She was at the little record store on 85. She
Yeah.
was at the little record store in Iowa. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
really got out there and promoted the hell out of this album.
Yep. She did many video shoots at each meet and greet as well.
And took pictures
It was
with
dope.
everybody. She
Took
was
pictures
out there
with
on
everybody.
85
I sent you some of the pictures,
till
love.
10, 11 o'clock at night the
Yeah.
other night because
Yeah.
she said, I'm going to wait until every person that's been outside in that parking lot gets a picture.
Yep.
And that just shows her work ethic and how she understands that she's only here because of her fans. I've seen a lot of celebrities shit on their fans.
She love her fans.
but
Cardi,
she's very, very loyal to her fans because she knows she's humble about that. So, I mean, but there are many alpha females that don't have $1 million and they just run through guys. And that's what they like to do. And what we're seeing now is like a whole lot of that. And I think we're not used to seeing that. What we're used to seeing is the guy running through the girls. The guys
Exactly.
and he's got all these
Exactly.
girls pregnant and everybody's like, oh, well, that's just what guys do. And you know what I mean? Like now we're like, oh, girls are doing this. But the consequences are different for us.
facts. Because Dr. Dre, all of them had 9, 10 kids. You know, a lot of those
Abusing
rappers,
women.
right? But I just wanted to make sure I had the right number because I had read this the other day. She has 51 songs charted on the Billboard Hot 100 and 65 songs on the main Billboard charts, making her the second female rapper with the most Hot 100
Yeah.
entries, okay? Tying her with Michael Jackson for the same number of Hot 100 entries. So that's what we're talking about, the work ethic. I'm not condoning. I am condoning her having her last,
afraid.
having her.
You did
No.
not condone it.
No,
Go
here's what
ahead.
I'm saying. Having
Okay.
her last baby with her husband. Because that's her husband. Whether we leaving or not, I felt like I was surprised. I actually thought this next baby was going to be Offset's. I actually did. I was a little shocked when I found out it was Diggs. However, she can take care of the baby. It's not something I would do, but she can take care of the baby. So it's not that big of a deal to me when it comes to that. As long as you can take care of this child. Now, only time is going to tell if this relationship is going to last. If he is who he,
Relationship.
Right.
but I mean, you might be right, Lo. I agree with you.
I agree.
You
Didn't
know
you just say the man got 2 more babies out there?
that,
What
but
relationship?
but here's what I'm saying.
Not a relationship.
Here's what I'm saying.
She got played again.
She might have.
You know she did.
I,
Come on, man.
I'm saying that she might have.
Come on, man.
She might have.
Hey,
But I guess
I know for a fact this guy rents. I'm trying to tell you, I know this. This is not no. This I know for a fact what the guy does. This guy
Okay.
is straight up. This is what he do.
But I guess
I'm trying to tell you.
But I've asked the question: are y'all telling me? And I receive whatever answer that is. Okay, are y'all telling me that men who have been hoes in their 20s and 30s that they don't stop? Is that what you're saying? That once he's a hoe, he's always a hoe,
No,
and that they don't.
it's not what I'm
If
saying.
if they find a woman that matches their
That's not what I'm
energy.
saying. What
I
I'm
think-
saying.
Okay,
what I'm
well, go
saying,
ahead
what
and
I'm
tell me.
saying is, you have people in certain positions of power and money that are exerting their position. You know what I mean? And what is attractive to women is money and power. Let's not get this junk confused. These men who have a lot of money, have a lot of influence, they can garner more women. That's why you see all these women hang at basketball games, football
Facts.
games. That's what they're doing.
Facts.
And so if a man who knows this, you got all these groupies, you got all these women. Some of them are not even groupies. Some of these women are women like a Cardi B. They have their own money, have their own this, and they still want to get with these particular guys, knowing these guys' reputation. They're passing them along all the time. This is just So when these men have this at their disposal, you know what I mean? It's gonna be, and this is the man that you're attracted to. See the mentality of some women, and you know, I'm not a woman, but I'm just saying from life's experience says that the more they get out there, the more attractive they become to you. You know what I mean?
The more the man sleeps around?
Yes. The more power, the more money, the more this. And some women think, I'm the one that's going to change that. When he gets a hold of this, he ain't never had this before.
Exactly.
And I'm the one going to change it. And it's like, no, you're not.
Okay,
There's you here in Georgia.
You gotta have
there's
hope.
you in Alabama. There's you in Florida. There's you in California. There's you over there overseas. There's a bunch of yous. You're not. That's not
But
what's going to be.
you still didn't answer the question.
No, my point.
Does no man change? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that he is.
has to wanna
I'm just
change.
saying,
He has to
do
wanna
men change? I want Lo to answer it, though. Do men change from being a hoe?
It is possible for a man to change. Yes.
Okay.
It is very possible.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you gonna have
Can
to.
a woman make you
Cannot.
help
No.
you? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Cannot. It's gonna have to be. You know, some men change for the woman if they feel like that's not the one that I want to. I want to say not the one I want to lose, because jokers have had. I mean, you know, at one point, Halle Berry was the baddest woman on the planet. David Justice cheated on her. Beyonce was the queen bee. Jay-Z cheated on her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not. You know, it's
Right.
So it's.
I definitely think it's the man, right? It's the man, though, right?
What you mean?
It depends on who the man is, right? And what he chooses,
it depends
right?
on the person, period.
'Cause it ain't got
It's
nothing to do
always
with the
gonna depend on
woman.
person. But if that man can just shower gifts on you, and that's what it takes to get you, you know what I mean? And you made it just that simple. All I had to do was just go take you on a rent you a castle, and now I can impregnate you. You know what I mean? It's just like.
I still don't think it was about the
Yes.
money. I feel like it was about the romance and
what I
what
just
she
said,
felt
Kiki.
like
I
she
feel
was
like
missing.
I feel like she thinks the dating pool is messed up and she got to take what she could get, and
Hey.
she got
Hey.
that.
Let-
She took
let
him.
it be.
Yes.
And let me
Take
say
what she
this.
can get.
And let me say this, Lo.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Is it better? Okay, as a woman, let me just say this. Maybe this is why I'm not hating on her too bad, okay? Is it better for her to get pregnant by Stephon Diggs or
Joe-
Dante at Walmart?
Right, and Dante
Okay?
could cheat too. Because
Exactly.
Dante cheated
Exactly.
with the girl in receiving. The girl, Dante
Exactly.
got the girl in receiving pregnant and the
Exactly.
girl down at the Kroger pregnant. So do you want to get pregnant by Stephon Diggs or Dante at Walmart?
First of all,
Come on.
First of all,
man is
Does that
really-
make it better, Lo?
First of all, if Dante at Walmart get Cardi B, Dante gonna be watching Cardi B feet, man. What you talking about? Dante ain't going nowhere.
No. Mary J. Blige,
ain't
her
going
man cheated.
nowhere.
Her man still cheated on her, and he wasn't as big as her. So
Well,
what?
Yeah, and she had to pay him alimony.
Exactly. Halle Berry.
Like,
We
this
don't
is
know.
ridiculous. We are in
So-
a different world, y'all. We are in a different world, and these dudes want your bag. They want your bag.
Yeah.
We're not in a different world. This game right here ain't changed. This game is old as you can think of. It ain't never changed. You know what I mean? This goes all the way back. The kings of Egypt and all this stuff.
Right.
This has never changed.
Right.
Men of power have always had multiple women. This is just the way of
that's
the
true.
world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This don't change.
It's nature.
It's
Do y'all
definitely
understand
nature.
this nature?
A
So
man
then-
For
is
a
only-
woman, even
So,
when
so
they
what
did,
y'all mad for then?
I'm not mad.
We know
I'm
what
telling
it is.
you. I'm
and
saying.
Cardi knows what it is too. She
I'm
knows,
saying that it ain't.
She thinks that they're all gonna cheat, so she took the finest cheater that wanted her.
Come on.
She,
Yeah.
He was fine.
Kiki said
Step on
Cardi ain't
James
taking
is
what she
fine.
could get. She got whoever she want. That's right. She
She
get what
wanted
she want.
him. She wanted him.
Right.
She wanted him. He's
right.
fine. Like,
right.
You saw that
This
pivot
boy
B.
is
You
fine.
saw that right.
Right.
The
Right.
boy is fine. When I say she took
He
what she could
is.
get,
I think he's
when
a
you look
cutie.
at the scope of NFL, NBA,
Mm-hmm.
and dudes with money and power,
Mm-hmm.
he is fine. That
Yeah.
boy is fine as hell.
Yeah. Oh, you want her to do a
listen,
Beyonce?
there's
Have
a-
an ugly man?
I'm-
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just
But a
playing.
man of power who had a bunch of women, and you thought B was gonna
He
be the one to
pursued
change it.
her. He pursued her hard.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
What men of power don't have a bunch of women? And what women of power want to do that doesn't have
The option.
the equal amount, right? If you're a woman and you have money, just you're in circles
Right.
of men that have money, right?
Right.
So why not get someone that's matching your flow, right? Why would you pick someone that's at Walmart? You know what I'm saying?
But she
So, I
could have
mean-
picked the prince of
I mean, the circles
Ethiopia
are,
or something.
And they all
That's
gonna do what they gonna
I
do
mean,
though.
the circles are small. We talked about that a while back with the Serena thing. You know what I mean?
with the men.
But the amount of people with the kind of money that matches them is is slim. You know what I mean? So yeah, they make different choices. So that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you got, it's one thing to get a guy. Y'all know, like I know, if you're getting one of these athletes, these young athletes,
Or rappers.
or rappers, the women flow is ridiculous. That's just face fact. You know what I mean? Buddy delivering trash got 2-3 girlfriends. So if I got $100 million in the bank, you just gotta be realistic. You know what I mean? But like Kiki just said I said earlier, it ain't, the man has to do it himself. The woman not gonna do it.
And
It
a
ain't
lot
gonna be
of
the woman
times
gonna change
what
it.
women will do too, and I'm not saying this is what she did, but I've seen women have babies out of spite. Like, oh, you're pregnant? Oh, well, I'm pregnant too.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, you
I've
find
seen
out
that.
the guy is
They
messing with
try to
somebody,
get pregnant, yeah.
and they try to get pregnant on purpose just so she could one up the other girl. And then what you come up with is 2 or 3 girls pregnant at the same time. Oh, I'm pregnant. Well, I am too. Now what?
But I got a better one for Lo. Okay, so again, back to her trying to find someone that's maybe equally as well off or what have you, that she's attracted to as well, right? The flip side to that, again, let's go back to Halle Berry. She picked 2 guys just out off of the back of she love them, and she's paying alimony to both of them. Child
Oh, I
support.
forgot about
She's
that.
paying child support
That
to
one
both
guy,
of them,
the French
and
guy.
alimony to
But
one
that
of
had
them.
what that do with cheating though?
Oh,
That do something about the
what we
relationship
talking
didn't work.
about? What we talking about is that you said she chose him, and we don't know if they cheated or not. I don't know. I don't know the whole
So
thing.
you had a problem
but
with a
I'm
woman paying
saying,
alimony because she makes more money.
I didn't say I got a
So what's the
problem with
point?
that. I said that Cardi. I said that Cardi trying to find. She wanted to find somebody that has just as much that she has to lose. He has the same amount that she has to lose. You see what I'm saying?
No, because
What's wrong with that?
Because he wants alimony too.
We ain't talking about Offset. I'm talking about the new guy. I'm talking about the new guy.
So I'm not really sure the question then.
It ain't no question.
You making a
I'm
statement?
just saying. Yeah. I'm saying if they was to get married and divorced,
She might pay alimony.
Exactly.
So you got a problem with that?
No, I don't. I'm saying no. You're saying like, why did she pick him? And I'm just
No, I didn't
giving
say
you.
why she picked him. I just
You
said
was like
makes
she making bad decisions. Maybe it ain't.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
If you go from one player to another player and expecting a difference,
How you know she ain't How you know she ain't great? Just be a player.
I don't know. Is that what it is?
Okay, she might
then what
be.
we talking about then?
She might be.
Wait,
She
Halle
said
Berry,
she was having fun to begin with.
Halle Berry was married to Eric Benet.
Yeah, Halle Berry been married like 3
He
or 4
cheated
times.
on her.
I know. David Justice and then two other white guys that she got her kids
Popular
by.
R&B singer. This, I mean, we just got to think about who we choosing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
There's a whole bunch of guys over there at corporate America that got some good money. But
Who's all these good guys that you think is out here, Lo?
Yeah, that's what I was
Come on,
choosing.
tell me, Lo. Who's all these good guys that you think is out here that's available? Come on and tell me.
Well, we don't know how many.
Come on,
good,
give
we
me
don't
the
know
list.
how many good women are either. So,
Give me the
you know what I mean?
list.
Y'all just want to dog out the guys. I don't.
I ain't dogging out nobody.
I'm just saying there's plenty of guys out there that do well financially.
But
You know
do
what I
That's
mean?
not gonna
They out
cheat.
there,
Are
That's
they
not gonna
cheaters?
cheat, low.
Hey, listen, that's gonna always be a question mark for any relationship.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't care what they are. Shoot, how many bishops and got caught cheating?
Right,
How many
right.
pastors got caught cheating?
I'm in
How many
agreement.
congressmen got caught cheating? How many this?
Right.
How many that? That's all over.
I'm in agreement, low.
True.
So you know.
We saying that she's damned if she do, she's damned if she
So
don't.
she picked the fine one. The fine.
Right.
I'm back to that
Right.
again. Like
Right.
he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw him, I was like, I don't understand Cardi, but I understand.
Yes.
D said David
Yes.
Justice's new wife ain't complaining about him cheating, so I was just the woman.
They be on some Halle Berry. They be on some Halle.
Maybe
For
Dante's a
real.
good dude. Yeah, Dante might be a good dude, man. Dante might have Halle. Cardi B bathwater running every night, man. Y'all know Dante might be that dude, man. Dante might be that dude. Hey,
Hey,
Well,
Dante.
well, basically-
cooking, everything.
Well,
Call-
basically,
call me,
now,
Dante. Call me.
look. Now we're gonna go back to what they told me on one of the other shows. Y'all don't date men, so y'all don't know. Cause Dante at Walmart, they still be doing the same thing that Stefan be doing.
I don't
the
really
guys with
care.
money, you still don't know. You don't. Of course you disagree because you don't date men.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like this as a man, like I said, you cheat based off of your income. Shit.
No, that's
Men
not
are
true.
only as faithful
That's
as
not
their
true.
options.
Coming from
That's
a man,
not true.
man
A broke man will cheat too.
Okay,
No.
that's
It's
a good
hard for
statement.
broke man to cheat.
I won't argue that
It's very
statement.
hard for a broke man to cheat.
I won't argue that
Shoot,
statement.
I don't date broke men, but I've seen some broke men cheat.
No. Those
Is it cheating if they have an understanding? No, then I don't think that would be considered cheating if there's an understanding.
over a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for a broke man to cheat. Especially like
What makes you think? Oh, so the producer said that it's hard for a broke man to cheat. What makes you think it's hard for a broke man to cheat?
It's definitely not hard for a broke man
Any
to cheat.
women?
I won't agree with that
Exactly.
one.
Thank you, Lo. Thank you, Lo. That sounds crazy.
There's a whole bunch of broke dudes got girl pregnant all over
Thank you.
town. So
Thank you, Lo. Thank you, Lo.
I won't agree with that either. But
Thank you.
you know, I mean, it's just like you said, it's, you know, nature's something else.
Right.
She doesn't look like the player. Cardi got played 2 times, but again, I love Cardi.
She got
Who's saying that? Is that Kiki
That was Kiki
again?
right there. Stand
got
tall,
played.
Lord. There's plenty of dudes that don't cheat. I know, B. There's plenty of them out there. There's some good dudes out there, man. You know what I mean?
Who said that? Who said there's plenty of them that don't cheat?
B said that. But,
B.
you know.
Okay, where they at? That's all I'm saying. Where y'all think all these men are at? They in relationships.
They're married already.
They married. No.
Sometimes
men that don't
we
cheat
gotta
are
look
married
at
already.
sometimes we gotta look at people's standards, expectations. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things that come into play with that. So you know we can't say that. But
Mm-hmm.
he said beyond Halle Berry got initiated twice with divorce, and she traded all races, so it must be her. Yeah, they said they were just he said she a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But you know sometimes when women get that what you call them women earlier.
Alpha female.
The alpha females kind of try to be a little, you know, aggressive, want to run the show, want to, you know, try to maybe
I mean, if
bring
she's
the man
breadwinner-
down. That don't gotta do it.
I mean,
You still gotta
but
respect
this
the man
is
and
what
being
I'm
the man.
saying. Right, and that's what Cardi did, and that's why she put Offset on all her projects. You see what I'm saying? Like she didn't want to be.
She put Offset on all her projects. Just wasn't for that. It was for the fact that Offset was hot. I keep forgetting that part.
What?
Offset was hot when he first came in.
So
Chat
you
GPT says women cheat more, but that's a whole other show. That's a whole other show. We ain't gonna get in that one.
Chat GPT said women cheat.
all I
more.
know is black women don't
better.
cheat. That's all I do know.
MJ said many
Black
of us
women
stay committed in
don't.
a relationship. It's not hard. Just willpower and conviction.
Right,
That was MJ.
but it has to be from.
Tell him,
MJ.
Tell him, MJ.
MJ.
You heard what that man said. That man said
You remember
they
the
can
last
do
time
it.
we was in there? And he told me he was, he took a vow. You remember that, Lo? We ain't even gonna get into that.
We ain't gonna get to that. All right, man. This has been a lot of doggone fun. Hey,
Yes, thank you,
before I
guys.
get to the top 5, I'll make sure I make this statement here. Let's see that this is October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So please let everybody know to get tested. That includes men as well. All right, but October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, stop putting your hands on people.
If
Put
he
your
hits
hands
you
on
one time, leave.
right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Right away.
If he talk crazy one time, leave. Emotional abuse.
I mean, now domestic
It's in
violence
there,
is definitely
too.
just it's not always physical. That's
Right.
100%.
It isn't.
But
It could be
depending on what you mean by
financial.
talking
It can be
crazy.
financial. It can be
It could be
sexual.
financial.
It can be mental.
All that's very, very true. Won't argue that point at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you just said talk crazy one time though, because if a man left every time a woman talk crazy, hey, man.
That's hard.
And domestic abuse goes the other way.
It goes both ways.
It can.
Facts.
It can. It
Facts.
can.
So I'm just saying, depending on what that crazy is now. You know what I mean? If it's saying I'm gonna burn you, up, I'm chopping you up or some junk like that, yeah, you're
All
right.
right. You need to.
right.
You need to
Right.
get
If
get
he
to going.
threatens you, say that. Don't say talk crazy.
Yeah, that's
Say
how they
threaten.
talk crazy, girl.
No, I
Women
stand
talk
by that
crazy.
too. I stand. He said, yeah. I stand by that. They disrespect you.
Be out.
All right. So I'm gonna jump right in the top 5. And because I'm gonna make it real easy for you because you a hip hop head. So we're gonna do an old school top 5 just for you.
That's
Because I
what's
got to
up.
hear because you started off right with me. So now I need
That's
your
what's
top
up.
5. Give me your top 5 hip hop artists of all time. Your top 5 hip hop artists of all time. I'm gonna start with Dwayne. Give you time to think about it. Dwayne always ready. Give me y'all
I
top
thought
5.
we always
Everybody in
take
the
a
group.
break
Give me your.
before the top 5.
It's too late. We went on for doggone a long time on this last one.
That was a good topic.
It was a good topic. Kiki said, "Don't leave when I talk crazy. I'm gonna talk crazy every time."
Is it your love language, Kiki?
He said MJ on a fishing trip. He said T.I. Outkast. Jay-Z. Future.
Future.
Okay, he an ATLian, so
I'm glad y'all said it because
I mean, 40 years old.
Oh.
Kendrick Lamar. He dropped in the top 5. Cause Future wasn't in yours before. That's an add-on. All right. I was say he did something a little long. Some things might change. Who you got, Mike? Top 5.
y'all know they can't hear him. Y'all gonna say it?
Woo.
Yeah, that's
Kiki
one of my
said that's
favorites.
kind of her love language.
Right. That's what I said. I said, is that your love language?
Rakim. All right, you started strong. Where you go from there?
Let's go. KRS-One.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. I like well, Outkast. Put Outkast up there. Let's go. I want to go. Man. What's his name? What name? Cube. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube
And we'll put T.I. on that too.
and Tip. All right. What you got, Kimmy? They still researching.
KRS-One.
I got it now.
KRS-One.
Yeah.
Cool G Rap.
Cool G Rap. Okay.
Andre 3000, not the whole group.
Okay. Respect.
How many was that? One,
That's
two,
3.
Redman
Red Man. Interesting.
and Lauryn Hill.
Respect. What you got, Jose?
All right. Rakim, Outkast,
Rakim, Outkast. Okay.
Kanye.
Interesting.
I love me some Kanye. I'm sorry. I love me some
Your
Kanye.
5.
right. No apology necessary.
You know what I mean?
Well, I said Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't, but there you go.
Okay. Kendrick. Is that 5? Okay. Yep. Kendrick Lamar.
All right. I ain't seen nothing from the chat yet.
Honorable mention Cardi B.
Oh, and I forgot Nasir Jones. Honorable
Nasir
mention.
Nas.
Jones.
Yeah.
Nas in the building. All right. So, all right, well, Kiki just chimed in. She got Andre 3000,
Restacked.
Tip, the GOAT, LL Cool J, Tupac, and Eminem.
Okay. That's a solid.
And we don't like to
Eminem's
talk
dope,
about
too.
got Tupac, Chuck D,
Yes.
E40, Wu-Tang,
Woo.
and Kanye.
Wu-Tang. Not the whole Wu-Tang.
Ask a cop. Man, hey man, we miss you, brother. How you doing, man? You know, holler at your folks sometime, man. We're glad you chimed in tonight, bro. Good to hear from you. MJ got Eric B and Rakim, Biggie. Interesting, Biggie wasn't on nobody's list thus far. That was interesting.
Because we start realizing that all his lyrics was about screwing men.
What? What?
We'll touch that next week. Hey, look it up, player. Look it up. Look it up.
8 Ball and MJG,
Okay.
Kool Mo D, and Kendrick Lamar. Kool Mo D. Interesting. Wild Wild West. All right. Anybody else? Let me know. I got this is tough.
Right.
This is tough for me, but I'm gonna go with Rakim. Rakim, I was just listening to Rakim the other day, man. Rakim lyrics are just
Dope.
absolutely
And he
incredible.
never cursed.
Hey, absolutely incredible, but got a message.
Right.
Very clear, precise.
Right.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with my boy Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac was just a man before his time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just a man before his time, but his message still rings strong. I'm gonna go with MC Light. MC Light is my girl, man. When I
Hey.
say
I met her too.
light as a rock.
Yeah.
When I say when I was in college, man, I used to have to drive back and forth to Virginia, man. All I had to do was pop in MC Light. Boy, that got me all the way from Hinesville, doggone, to Carolinas, boy, just straight through, man. MC Light, man.
Yep.
And then the top two, definitely KRS-One is 1B. And 1A is the GOAT, man.
We already know.
LL Cool J, man. That's the GOAT. The man revolutionized the word GOAT. People don't get that man's respect, but nobody said they were the GOAT before LL. LL started all the GOAT conversations. You know what I mean? LL is that guy.
Yes.
And I finally got to meet my man LL, man. That was one of the most dope experiences ever.
Wow.
Appreciate that. Absolutely. So I guess all of our old school folks stayed away from that one.
I knew he was
I
going to
hope my
say
aunt
that.
don't chime because I always miss her, but I don't see it. I was waiting, but nothing else popped in. So I'm assuming nobody did one. But listen, man, this was a dope conversation.
Yes.
This was a dope conversation. So we appreciate everybody's opinions and points. And like I said, shout out to Cardi B, man. Cardi B, new track, new album. She's cutting up. She is cutting up. I mean, the first 3-4 song goes so hard, it's ridiculous. But
That's what's
Wow.
up.
yeah. B said, by the way, I love Cardi B too. Yeah, it's you know what I mean?
Everybody loves her, and
Yeah.
that's why
Hey.
I think they're
Yeah.
concerned. They just want to, make sure she's okay mentally.
Yeah. Cardi B doing her thing, man. You know, you can be a bad rapper, make bad decisions. A lot of them do. She ain't the only one. She ain't the first.
Hey,
And
most
she won't
of
be the last.
them do. No, I'm just kidding.
Mom chimed in. She got MC Light, Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash,
Oh wow.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Zion,
said that?
We
Zion,
don't
did Zion
judge.
give
We
you that
don't
one?
judge. Did you
say your
We
mama?
don't judge.
We don't judge.
Zion, my nephew might have gave her that one. He young. You know what I mean? So let me.
I would have took
but
Sugar
Run-
Hill gang or whatever.
Well,
What's the name?
let me ask you a long time debate we used to have back in high school days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask this to you.
Me?
Run DMC. Who was the best rapper in Run DMC? Run or DMC?
It's hard because they fed off of each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Run kind of like led DMC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like pointed him in the direction he wanted the song to go or the flow or whatever, and he just, they feed off of each other. I see a lot of duos do that, like
Yeah.
Smith and Wesson. They do it. Even Black Moon, Black Star, like, but there's always the strongest one. So I guess Run.
Run.
Yeah.
Dwayne, you said DMC quick.
But y'all know DMC.
But it's like what she said. Run may give him the flow, but DMC take it over the top. But I think Dre and Big Boy is the same way. I think
But
Big Boy gives Dre the flow, and then Dre can just take it over the top.
But did y'all see where DMC said that he struggled to he was using a voice to use that voice to rap,
Yeah.
and that wasn't his. Did you see when he was talking about that?
But you know, he also lost his voice years
Right.
ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, right? Kiki said, "What you know about Rick Ross?" That's what I was saying. Rick Ross. Her last one was Slick Rick, by the way. My last one was Slick Rick.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
Slick Rick was dope.
Yeah.
The Slick Rick was dope.
Mama came back. She came back and redeemed herself.
Yeah. Slick Rick was dope.
Yeah.
There was so many good old school rappers back in the day, man.
We
You know what I
had
mean?
so many different.
Remember
flavors.
Kwame, man? I watched the Kwame joint the other day, man. Kwame was a bad boy.
He
man.
was dope.
It was so many of them, man. It was so
Man,
good back
so
then.
many.
Yeah, so many. You love it.
But
hard to narrow
LL
it
and MC Light, they my karaoke. So
Yeah. Hey, good karaoke song.
yeah, they my karaoke
Good karaoke songs.
and rockin'.
Hey, listen, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. Appreciate all the comments. This was a real dope conversation. Kimmy, let them know where they can follow you at.
Thank you for having me, y'all. I had a really good time. You can follow me on Insta at Chocolate GRL Wonder, Chocolate Girl Wonder, and on I think that's the only one I really use. So, yep, I'm on IG, Chocolate GRL Wonder.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
Giselle?
my homegirl, y'all.
Yeah,
Just so
that's
y'all know,
my
that's my
homie.
homegirl. I told her come on out.
Thank
Cause
you.
she's dope as I don't know what, as y'all see.
Thank y'all. I had a good time.
Yes. I'm on everything. Jazay Sunray, GYZAY Sunray. Follow me on everything, okay? Y'all, I be cutting up. I like to laugh, so yeah, check it out.
Our comedian.
That's what's up. Oh, yeah, new comedian on the block, huh?
Hey.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man. Shout out. Y'all keep following uptowncomedy.net, Uptown Comedy Corner Road Show. We on fire. We tomorrow night we at Traditions Global Cuisine with Kelly Kales. Wednesday night we at two spots. We at Central Station with Cassius, and we at KOD with tomorrow night's Big Horn and Terrell DeMaro on the show. And then this weekend we got Spencer Neal and B Tuck. So got our young guns going at it this weekend, so it should be a great show. Next week we got a big tour going, man. Yeah, we talk like this podcast. Got 4 major headliners: Steve Brown, Marvin Hunter, Sean Larkins, and Lav Love all on one show.
I saw that.
That's gonna be crazy. We're going to be doing our first out of the city tour. Got Rodney Perry at the Douglas Theater, the historic Douglas Theater in Macon, Georgia, November 21st. That's gonna be super cool, man. First time we're gonna take it out of town. It's gonna be at the Macon Theater, at the historic Douglas Theater, man. Douglas Theater is 120 years old, black man.
Wow.
Who opened up this theater. It is still standing. They're doing that thing right there in downtown Macon. So we're really excited about that. It's gonna be a 300-seat theater. So we're really looking forward to it. So keep
Y'all got the tour bus?
Nah, not the tour bus yet. Appreciate that, B. Not the tour bus yet. We working on it. Right now, we want to keep trying to pop these shows in, man. Got a lot of things going, man. Ain't gonna announce yet, but we try to make some moves here, man. So yeah.
The shows have been lit. The shows have been lit. So y'all definitely need to come out.
And the famous tagline: tell a friend, tag a friend, man. Classic Conversations with JTLO.
And Jazay.
UptownComedy.net. Tag a friend, man. Push the goddamn button. There it is, man. And let me say one more. What I tell people all the time, man. Everybody say, man, what can we do to help and support the club? All I want y'all to do is just share the flyer. That's all I ask anybody to do. Just share it. If everybody share the flyer, man, it just goes out to so many more people, man. So I appreciate the likes. I love the shares. All right? So
I want to just throw something in there just so y'all know.
Thank you.
All these venues, free parking, drinks are reasonable. You're not gonna find that in Atlanta. You feel me? The food's good, the vibes, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Hey, man, we'll be back next Monday. Classic Conversation with JTLO.
And Jazay.
We'll see y'all then. We out. Peace. Happy birthday, JT.
Happy birthday. Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to read. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric